right, well, let's talk about implementing this. So
Mhm.
done tons of implementations, I know that. What's involved in getting this set up, right? What are the things that are going to happen?
So once that contract comes through, whether it's through a great partner with a great partner like Unislink, or it is coming through straight to MediMobile, as soon as we receive the initial setup information, it takes about 30 days to build everything out. In tandem with the build, we will reach out to the facilities where the clinicians see patients to set up those feeds, the ADT and the MDM feeds. The MDM feed is necessary for the AI. It all depends on the timeline for the facilities. So like I said, we have a dedicated integrations team ready to set up integrations the second that conversation gets started, but facilities sometimes have other projects. So that timeline becomes dependent on the facilities. We have a gauge based off of the facilities we've previously worked with, so we can give you a rough estimate of how long we've seen it take in the past. But the goal is always to have everything set up and moving within those 30 days. Again, if you're using the AI, we talked about the 90-day wait time, but the customers can absolutely begin to use MediMobile using the ADT and MDM documentation. So the patients can populate to the clinician's list, so they can add the CPT and diagnosis codes while the AI is learning. So it's not 90 days until they can use MediMobile. But in the meantime, our implementation team works with the customer, or in the event that you are partnered with Unis, we work with Unislink. So the organization themselves doesn't have to take out any time for setup. We have a great process set with Unislink. It's very seamless. So we work with their team to get everything set up for you.
Is there a bunch of tech that has to be set up? I mean, is this going to add any headache for providers? Is it pretty straightforward? Do they just use their own phone or their PC at the hospital, or what's
Yeah,
involved?
no, it's they can go to medimobile.com and log in on any computer. Of course, we do work with organizations that use SSO or certain security measures to log in that go through their individual facility portals. We can absolutely set that up as well. But clinicians can very easily access MediMobile on the web or download the MediMobile app on their phone.
Okay, so they got a browser, they're good to go.
Good to go.
All right, what about, where does training fit in? Does this take a lot of training? Is it short and easy? What's involved on that side?
So we offer virtual training with a human on the other end to all of our customers. So that training usually takes about 30 minutes. And we also have PDF documentation that can be provided, as well as videos that can be loaded to the clinician's accounts.
Yeah, sounds pretty straightforward. Well, we're kind of, I actually thought we would end up a little early, but we used that time on the demo, so that's good. We got a couple minutes left, and I do have a couple of questions, but maybe before we address the sort of the random questions, is there anything you would add for the audience on AI coding with MediMobile that we haven't talked about already?
So we just celebrated our 2-year anniversary of Genesis. It was about 2 years ago that it was launched, and we had our very first customer sign up and use it. They're still going strong. Their revenue has increased significantly. We were able to catch things that they were not catching before. So definitely check us out. We always want to highlight our partnership with Unislink as well. They're a great company to work with. Like I said, it makes the transition to utilize MediMobile seamless, because the Unislink team does all the administrative items that we need for setup. But here at MediMobile, just like the screen says, we're more than just charge capture. We are constantly evolving based off of what we're seeing the clinicians need, as well as the billers, coders, and executives within organizations. So another really nice thing that I say we would put up against anybody in any industry is our support team. We have 24/7 support for our customers. Call in, email, anything. We have that 24/7 support. So definitely, if you would like an individualized demo of MediMobile, go ahead, scan that QR code and sign up for a demo. And then, as always, if you're already working with Unislink or have plans to, we will work with them to get you the information you need about MediMobile.